Hey guys, it's Malkiv, and this is the first of a mini series that I'm going to do, and it has to do with PvP on Star Wars The Old Republic. I've got some videos here, and we're going to go through them. I mainly only record solo kills, just because I don't think there's a lot of competition or any glory in 3 people ganging up against 1 person, or 5 people against 2 people. Unless it's like a really good fight, you probably won't see anything like that featured, even though this is mostly going to be in-game footage of war zones. Now, one of the things that we're going to look at today is 3 war zones. Even though I recorded this after 1.2 was released, I did not manage to get any footage of Novara Coast, which is the new war zone. The reason for this is because I was so excited just to get queued up for it that once I got inside I just completely forgot. It's a lot of fun though. The strategy is kind of similar to the way that Alderaan Civil War plays out, but it has its own intricacies. Now we're going to go ahead and take a look at the first video here, and this clip starts kind of late, but not too late. For this first clip, I found Dual Mage. He was already half dead, so it wasn't a very fair fight. I felt kind of bad, but I included this just as to have a little bit of fluff in my video here. I did manage to find him later on, though, and we had a fair 1 versus 1 fight. There were eruptions. We were both at full health. He performed pretty well. He's an up-and-coming player. He's not got a lot of gear yet, but he's going to be extremely good once he does get gear up here. And I think that's the way it's going to go with a lot of players now that the new system encourages that. This next fight was between Pang and myself. Pang is actually a really good player. Everybody's just been kind of having these off moments because there's been a lot of changes with 1.2. There's been changes to trees, there's been changes to abilities themselves, nerfs and buffs, all in one class, so it's been very difficult to get used to all of that. And as you can see there, I was able to take Ping down actually pretty easily. Sometimes whenever you put a beat on top of somebody, they can really surprise you by the way that they'll move, and that's the case of this next guy. I was actually afraid there for a minute that he might have the upper hand on me because he got me locked down pretty good. Maul came up behind me and saw that I was doing my own thing, and once I got locked down, I think he tried to interfere a little bit. But for the most part, he kind of stood by and watched me, and it was a lot of fun. Now, this next guy, this was a ridiculous fight. I was putting heat on this guy, then all of a sudden I'm stunned. I've got the bomber coming right on top of me. This is no good. Pop my movement, get out of there, and turn around, and the guy's running towards the health, of course. Now, thing is he starts putting pressure down on Theodore, who's my buddy right there that I'm battling with, and I'm already at less than half health, which was a mistake for him. We double teamed him. We're both power techs. Theodore's an extremely good power tech. He's part of Legends, very good guild. This next part, sometimes people get away from you. And that's what happened here. I was trying to put some damage on top of his heals, and it worked very well for a minute, but he was able to get away from me, and I was also taking some damage from this smuggler here who was behind me. So what I went ahead and did is I went ahead and focused on him and tried to get him down. I got some heals, but he vanished, and I couldn't find where he had gone to. So I was kind of forced to just forget about it. Commandos are really tough. One of the people that I went up against today did a really good job of keeping himself distanced from me. Unfortunately, with the new hamstring ability, healers don't have the ability just to stay barely out of melee range anymore from bounty hunters, especially power tech bounty hunters that specialize in AP. Hidden Blade now applies a movement debuff, a snare, and it really works well. Here I get him with my grapple, I'm pulling him. As you can see, I'm just putting the damage right on top of him, keeping with it, keeping on top of him, putting the Hidden Blade debuff on him, and I eventually nab him. here we got another commando, and this guy is doing considerable damage to me. He's going to try to spam a little bit, but with Quell and having it a 4-second, it interrupts and locks you out of that spell for 4 seconds, whatever you're trying to use. It's very, very useful. In this last voice hunter, this is a fight that I think that I would have lost. Had you full health. There's just been some significant class changes, as you can see here. One of the classes that I used to be able to take down very easily, which is a Sage Inquisitor, I have a lot of trouble with now. They do a lot of damage to it, which is good because they were really squishy before. And so to have that kind of even out there where they can put out a lot of damage and they also have a little bit of sustainability is a good thing now, I think. And that really concludes for this first episode. I hope you all have enjoyed it. Leave comments what you'd like to see less, what you'd like to see more, what you'd like to hear about, maybe some ideas for upcoming videos. I'm open to just about anything if you want to send in your comments below here. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and say peace. This is Malkiv Mayhem, and it's been fun, guys.